Bill DeFoi. Welcome back in here to News Junkies, and we are visiting with Kay Wilson-Bolton, and she's involved in a special project for the holidays, and that involves the collection and the distribution of toys for those families in need. And Kay, welcome back in here.
Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you for particularly talking about this.
This is a unique project. I was telling you off camera, last year I was one of the volunteers down at First Christian Church in Newberry Park, where they had the Christmas shop, and you had all of these families come in and were able to select from a number of toys that were gathered by area churches. What's the process? Tell us about it.
Well, the process is that we collaborate and coordinate with as many churches who will participate in collecting toys and particular items such as socks, clothing, good new things that are housed, and this year will be at Orchard Church on Telephone Road, and I believe it's on Saturday, December the 14th. And the collection begins now, and the distribution will be on that particular Saturday, where parents can actually go and select items for their children. We used to buy things, wrap them, and let them have a toy, but now we've decided that it's much better and more efficient for families who know their children best to be able to select things that they can see, and then they can go home and wrap them.
And with that, you have different levels of toys. I mean, you have some that are very basic and some that are a little bit more pricier. If you were to go into the store, and the parents of these children are allowed so much in the way of points, because it is based on points from my recollection of last
That's
year.
correct.
Is that correct?
Yes. It's harder to buy for teenagers now. They want the pricier toys, and so we're asking people to monitor the list that's being provided for suggestions so that they're buying appropriately when it's time to actually give the gifts to the church for that day and distribution. And we're careful how that list is monitored as well. In Santa Paula, for example, Spirit of Santa Paula is actually responsible for collecting the names, and we cull them, so to speak, so that there are no duplicates. We want every family to be served, and we want to make sure that there are no duplications. Toys for Tots is a very famous program, and the Marines are fabulous for their faithfulness to that program. And so this is to actually supplement what Toys for Tots also does in every community.
Well, there's many programs, but there are a lot more families than there are toys, with like Toys for Tots, or if you want to isolate out other programs. So this really is serving as an addition to these other programs that people can participate in.
Yes, and there's a lot of poverty in our county, and we think that if we don't see it, it doesn't exist. But there are so many families that are just challenged for the basic things, and no one wants a kid left out of the Christmas story, and it comes down to gift giving, which reflects every biblical principle that we've ever learned about Christmas. And so that's our motivation, is to bless families and let kids know that they're loved by a community as well as the Heavenly Father.
Well, I know as a parent and as a grandparent, there's nothing more exciting than seeing a young child, either on Christmas morning or in some cases Christmas evening, opening up a gift that's addressed to them, and seeing the look and the surprise, the wonderment. And so you have to really look at it through a child's eyes.
That hasn't changed, has it?
No, it hasn't. It remains constant. And even though my children are now all adults and my youngest grandchild is 9, I mean, they still get excited about opening the presents come Christmas.
I know some adults that do also.
You think?
Yes.
Perhaps so.
You look like you might be one.
I might be one indeed. Well, Kate, we want to be able to allow you the opportunity to share with us contact information about how people can get involved with either the church you're affiliated with, which is out in Santa Paula, or through their network of churches that will be participating on the day of the Christmas shop.
Well, I'd like to give a contact if I could, and you're welcome to call me, and I'll provide the next level of providers for this particular program. Phone is always on, so 805-340-5025. Had that phone number for about 25 years, so it's on 24 hours a day. So you don't have to call me at midnight, but please do call, because we want anybody who wants to participate in this program to have the opportunity. And there is a wide network of Ventura County churches committed to making Christmas a reality for every kid that we come in contact with.
I remember there's a line out of a movie, every child needs a toy.
Really?
Yeah, there is a line. I forget which movie. It's a Christmas movie, but every child needs a toy.
I vote for that.
I vote for that too. Kay Wilson-Bolton has been my guest. I'm Bill DeFoi. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on News Junkies, a production of the Heritage Media Group.